Did you think dieting had to be hard to work? I did. I wasted years doing cardio, lifting weights, and eating like a bird. It didn't work. I've coached hundreds of men who did exactly this. Every single one of them failed. And they stayed fat because they thought getting lean meant you had to feel like garbage. The old way has you suffering through 1,500 calories a day, egg whites for breakfast, chicken and spinach again and again. Until Friday night where you eat an entire pizza and wake up Saturday hating yourself. Then working out like a professional athlete was 6 training sessions, 2 to 3 cardio days, and some meal prep on Sunday, all while working 50 hours and getting the kids to bed. You're exhausted after week 1. And after all that effort, you're just 3 pounds down with 6 more months ahead of you. I know because I did this for 2 years, minus the kids. Sure, lost 30 pounds 3 separate times. Each time I'd get lean, feel like shit, and balloon back up within months. Then I stopped. No more challenges, no more trying to look hardcore with 72-hour fasts. I built something so boring, my clients almost didn't believe it would work, but it did. You know exactly what to eat instead of flirting with different diets, how to train without killing your body. 4 weeks in, you're not shredded, but your belt's down a notch. Your wife notices, and you're not obsessing over what you can eat next. Sure, you're still putting in the effort, but it doesn't feel like punishment anymore. And here's what I believe about fat loss that most coaches won't tell you. The harder you make it, the less likely it sticks. Every extreme diet, every punishment workout, every Instagram transformation that shows you 12 weeks of suffering, they're all selling you the same lie. That discipline is about intensity. It's not. Discipline is about showing up when it's boring. The difference between looking good for a photo shoot and staying lean for a decade. Most guys diet like they're trying to make up for the last 10 years in 2 weeks. They go from barely thinking about food to tiny portions and constant hunger overnight. And 2 weeks later, they're usually face down in a pizza. Here's what actually works, and it's so unimpressive, you're gonna think I'm lying or keeping something from you. Here's what actually works, and it's so unimpressive, you're gonna think I'm lying to you or keeping something from you. Start by eating several hundred calories below where you've been maintaining your weight. Not some random 1,400 calorie plan you picked up from ChatGPT. If you need the exact number, which I recommend, I've got a free calculator that does the maths in 2 minutes, links below. And the simple test is, can you stick to it in a stressful week at work? If you can't, it's too aggressive. Because life is never perfect, but your plan needs to work anyway. But here's where most men screw it up. They nail the calorie target, but eat foods that make them miserable, and miserable doesn't last. The old way had you eating low carb salads that were designed for people with no appetite and no life. I used to eat this way, and it just sucks. You'll have no energy to train properly, and you can kiss goodbye to a good night's sleep. Base every meal around protein and veg, then add in some fibrous carbs. My go-to is a potato or 2, and this keeps you from needing snacks multiple times a day, which will usually kill your deficit. I have a standard go-to breakfast and lunch that I have most days. Boring, but it works. Because the week's predictable, I can have takeaway Friday, eat a pastry Saturday, and still stay on track. That's how you stay lean for years, not weeks. Right, you've got the food sorted, now the training. And this is where the old way really falls apart. If every workout feels like punishment, you'll quit. You need to realize that cardio doesn't build the shape that makes you look good in a shirt. Muscle does. And when you're training to burn calories, you're not training hard enough to build muscle. You're stuck in the middle, burning energy but building nothing. So train to build muscle and let the food handle the fat loss. 3 to 5 well-structured lifting sessions a week. You're taking each set very close to failure and adding reps or weight over time. You don't need to sweat buckets on a treadmill, sprint or go for runs, unless you really want to. Walk as much as you can wherever you can. That's your cardio. Even when you're not dieting, I would recommend getting at least 7,000 to 8,000 steps in daily. Now you've got training sorted, but here's the bit that actually decides whether you get lean or keep trying. And it's the part that most fitness influencers completely miss. You need a routine that works, not one you can post a reel about on Instagram. I wasted 5 years chasing biohacks, ice baths, fasted cardio, and berberine. None of it moved the needle. I've never found fat loss hard because I was missing some supplement or sauna 4 times a week. But I have found it hard when my sleep is poor and I treat the weekend as a free-for-all. It makes all your effort feel like a waste of time, and that's when you start to look for a scapegoat, something to blame. So instead of trying to be more motivated, change the stuff in the background that actually matters. You know what actually worked? Going to bed at the same time every night, even weekends. Does that sound boring? It is. But my sleep improved, my recovery improved, and suddenly I wasn't binging after dinner. Then a step target that fits around your day and break it up into small walks instead of trying to crush 15K once a week. If you're gonna order in on a Friday night and eat out on Saturday night, plan for it. Don't use that as an excuse to reward yourself and undo your hard work. And please stop telling yourself you'll get back to it on Monday. If you write off every weekend, you'll never get lean. But when you have these rituals in place, you don't need to psych yourself up every day. You just need to follow the plan you set when you were thinking clearly. If you dread your meals and your workouts, your plan is broken, not you. Getting lean will always cost you some effort, but it shouldn't cost you your social life, your sanity, and your energy. My clients have been lean for years, not weeks. So you've got the system. Now, if you want visible abs when you get lean, watch this next. I'll show you the 2 exercises that actually built my abs. I'll see you there.